Good morning, everybody. Rodney here. Hope everybody is doing well. We've got AZ Drone Dude in the house, Lance Cadena, Choppers Rule, and who's this Rodney Bell guy? Anyway, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Dominic in.
Yes.
Wow. Wonder what's in
Good
this
morning.
Sprite. Anyway, how you doing, Dom?
Yeah, I'm a lot better. I shouted myself hoarse last week at my footy, so everything's good now. So
Yeah, good deal.
yeah,
Mr. Skyfly, good morning. Mela, good morning again.
hello there. Hello, Mr. Skyfly, Joel, Mailer, Choppers Rule, Lance, Cadena, AZ, Drone Dude, David. How are we all this morning?
So, what'd you do today? Exciting.
Oh, there's nothing much. Nothing much today. I had a bit of a rest because I've got to shat myself hoarse again at the football tomorrow. So
Ah, I see. Okay, yeah.
uh,
Well,
other than that, tried to keep an eye on various sports going on at the moment. Not involving my teams, but just there are various sports I enjoy watching. So
yeah.
mm,
Well, I don't watch much sports anymore. I quit watching baseball back in the '80s when they went on strike for the whole season,
yeah,
and then in football, I just got tired of the hoopla.
mm,
So, I mean, every now and then, me and my wife we go to one of these
good one, Mailer.
farm teams like the Maryland Blue Crabs. They're a minor league team because it's still about the game to them, most of them.
Mm. Yeah,
Sweet home. Good morning.
there's always a bevy of sport on a weekend at this time of year.
So, so I'm not a never was much of a big sports fan,
Oh, okay.
but when they start doing stupid stuff,
Mm.
I quit. I don't support
Yeah.
them. I don't buy any of their. I have no football jerseys from my favorite team, which is the Dallas Cowboys, by the way.
Okay.
I have no favorite baseball team because them people, they really made me mad back in the 80s.
I've never really been a baseball fan. I do like watching gridiron because your season starts at the end of our season, so they just sort of blend in perfectly.
Or do they?
Yeah. Other than that, mm, yes, Maddie.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, let me tell you the story about me and baseball.
Mm,
Back in the early 80s, and I forget exactly what year it was. I think it was either 83 or 84. The Major League Baseball teams here in the States went on strike.
mm-hmm,
And I remember one of the Oakland A's players, and I think it was Jose Canseco,
mm-hmm,
got on local television there, which went by nationwide, by the way,
mm,
because he was famous.
mm-hmm,
And he talked about how his $3 million a year just wasn't enough, and he needed
mm,
a pay raise.
yeah.
And I was an E6 in the Navy,
Mm-hmm,
and I was making a little less than $1,500 a month.
yeah.
And he's on national television complaining how $3 million a year wasn't enough. Give
Yeah.
me a break.
Mm.
Let me bring Peter in. Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, Rodney. Hi, Dominic. Hi, all in chat.
Good evening.
So
Peter.
I got so mad at Major League Baseball, I wouldn't watch it.
Mm.
And now my
Yeah,
wife
baseball's never been my thing, so.
at the time, she continued watching it, and that's fine. I wasn't against her watching it. It wasn't a big deal to me that she watched it if she wants to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever she'd watch a ball game, she was a San Diego Padres fan because she was from that area.
Okay.
And so she would watch those, and I would go off and do something else. I'm just not into
Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Hey.
Hi, Dennis.
But yeah, that's why I don't watch Major League Baseball. And then just recently, when the big thing was taking a knee during the national anthem, that kind of turned me off from Major League Football too. So I don't watch either one. I don't watch. I never was interested in soccer.
I don't mind soccer.
And
not my main sport,
I
but
don't watch.
I'll always watch it in the background. Yeah.
So
this is how I get my exercise.
Oh, you use my other arm. I use this one. The other one.
We'll just have a.
You're getting kind of muscular on that right arm, Peter. You're going to have to start using the left one here pretty soon.
Yeah, I think I'll have to.
Yeah.
Well, the microphone gets in the way over this side, so I might have to stick with the right one.
Matty Drone World, he goes, buddy, I grew up got $6 million sign-in bonus, $141 million for 6 years playing baseball. Yeah. Matty, weren't you trying to get into the major leagues?
Good morning, Michael Blade.
Who?
Matt Cundiff.
Really?
Michael Blade, good morning.
Eric Hosmer. Okay.
Yeah, I guess he's the guy that got a $6 million sign-in bonus and sign-on bonus and 140. See, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. If you're going to make that kind of money, you have no business going on strike. I don't care.
Exactly.
Back in the 80s,
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
$3 million was a lot of money, especially to us military people that were making it payday to payday.
But it doesn't cost them anything to go on strike, right? I mean, there's it's no skin off their neck.
No, because they're still going to get their $3 million or
whatever it is. Yeah, it's the contract, right? So, yeah.
Hi to Mr. Skyfly.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, I don't.
Hello to everybody in the chat. Yeah, that's easier.
Matty was drafted out of high school. Oh, but blew out his elbow. That's crazy. Sorry about that. All right. Well, as reluctant as I am.
Very Australian. Very Australian.
G'day, mate.
G'day, Matt. How are you?
Is it a coincidence that Matt and mate are almost the same word?
G'day, mate. Matt, mate. That's it.
Matt, mate. Yeah, that was in the railways. A lot of people said to me, "G'day, Matt, mate. How are you?" Oh, yeah, not bad. Everyone had a stutter in the railways. Mate.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something though, Dennis. Right, my mum is watching this show, so you better behave yourself, all right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mrs. North.
Oh, yeah.
I've forgotten her name. I knew her name at one point.
It's Matt's mum.
Ask Chris Hope. He knows her name. Bloody Chris.
I know her name too.
Marilyn.
I'm subscribed to her YouTube channel, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really?
I am.
Lots of videos.
We go way back.
Yep. You too?
So, oh yeah, we go back to November of what year was that? I was there.
The last year? Yeah.
November 22.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. So she's in the lounge room now watching Rodney Bell show. And I said, we watch this, Mum. So I'm going to pop on.
She's probably shaking her head. Where did I go wrong? Where did
Yeah.
I go wrong?
Yeah,
Let me
well,
put the ways.
Look at the people he is hanging out with.
I
Yeah.
know.
well, Mum
Don't-
knows I've
don't-
always. Sorry, mate. You're
I
right.
was just say, don't they have anything better to watch in Adelaide?
Exactly.
Well, she's not in Adelaide, mate. She's in Brisbane, so no.
Oh, Brisbane then.
Yeah, she's right here.
She gets around.
She does get around, as Dennis can attest.
That's right.
Obviously.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jeez, tell you, I don't think I know my mother anymore. God bless America. How are you, mate? And I think Mr. Skyfly said,
Yeah, Mr. Skyfly's in there.
and Maddie's drone world. How are you, Maddie? Oh yeah, chopper there, one there. So I've been out leeching today. Leeching.
How did that go?
Leeching. Now,
Mm.
can you leechy with the Mavic 3?
No.
No.
Yeah, they're those little things that stick on your legs, and that, aren't they, in the bush?
It's a leech, mate.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
this is a
okay.
leech.
They're more in the water, I think, than.
Yeah.
oh you
Dennis,
can find them in find them in sort of wet vegetation too.
you do.
Yeah.
You do. Especially up north, up here in Queensland. You walk through the bush and you think, oh, everything's all right. And if you don't end up with a tick, you end up with a leech. One of the two, or both. Why not?
If you're lucky. Yeah.
I know. I was there, and I ended up with you hanging around all the time.
That's more of an annoyance tick. That one. Can't get him off. When ticks bite you, they make you go numb to your surroundings. So you were just walking along. Okay. Yeah, we got there. Don't worry, Dennis. Don't worry. This time when you come back, Dennis, this time I'll look after you and I'll make sure you have a good time. All right. He's hard work. Dennis is hard work. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
yeah.
his mother is there to clean. He doesn't have Dennis to do it anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, but I knew he was coming back, so I've just relaxed on the whole cleaning thing because I know when he comes here, it's all going to be taken care of. It's a bit messy, Dennis.
I'm just trying to look up that name. It's Northeast something, I think. Northeast Mom or something.
Maryland, Northeast.
Maryland. Thank you. Yes.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Maryland, Maryland.
Yeah.
So, Matt, I'm confused. Is your last name North or Northeast?
Northeast.
Huh. All this time I thought it was Matt North.
Well, it doesn't matter, mate. I answered anything. And that's probably the nicest thing I've ever answered to.
Yeah. Exactly.
I was just going to say.
But how that all come about was like 2007 or whatever it was, right? So I started the YouTube channel, which I did nothing on really, and I just put that name down, Matt North, right? Because I don't know why. Anyway, I just sort of started it up. Anyway, it wasn't until 2018 where I actually started using the channel. I might have put one video up previous to that. Anyway, so I just didn't change the channel name, and I still haven't. The channel name has changed, yes. But that's how it all started, like that. So my full name is Northeast, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But people call me Matt North, I don't care, whatever. I mean Dennis didn't know either.
I didn't know until this moment.
There you go.
Truth.
Matt
I
North.
wondered, I wondered why your mother went by Northeast as well. I thought, well, that's dedication to your son, but apparently not.
Yeah, dedication to my YouTube channel. But it's a good thing though, Dennis, because you wouldn't have fit Northeast on that. Which is North is fine.
Well, I could have. I could have. I would have. If I'd had to do that, I would have done a circular.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like a smiley face.
Is that one of those SD card holders? Yeah.
Sure is, brother. Sure is. 2007. Yeah, there you go, mate. Yeah, I don't know why I started. I think I did put something up wherever it was. Well, I think attached on your leg. We got some mean animals in Oz. Chopper's Rule. Where was he? Where's he from?
I think he's
He?
in Queensland as well.
I didn't know how to spell
No.
Rodney, but he just got an R.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, he's doing a bit of work there on a little bit of modification on a. Oh, he needs a Rodney bump, mate.
Yeah.
Bit of Hot Wheels stuff going on.
Oh, he's in Townsville.
He doesn't know how to do it. Oh, jeez, I'll tell you.
Okay. Oh, Queensland. That's what I said.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Queensland. I'm in Townsville. Yeah, bloody good. Oh, good on you, mate. Good on you. Nice to see another Queenslander here, mate. Beautiful. And those Victorian bloody things. Yeah, that happens a lot on Rodney's shows. People tend to fall asleep. So, yeah, good one to leave on. I'm going to be thrown out. See you guys. See us, everybody.
Well, I hope it helped you sleep.
I hope so, too.
Oh, it will. Just keep talking, Dennis. You'll be right.
I'm going to save that for the next time you barbecue ribs.
Don't do that. Oh, shit.
I think you mean pissed, not past.
Past isn't good. No.
So I know I think it's the English and the Canadians use the word pissed to say like they're drunk.
Yeah,
Yep.
they sloshed.
Is that what is that?
Yeah.
Australians say that too?
Yeah.
Has been known to be used here too.
They sloshed.
Yeah, a couple of times.
A buddy of mine that was in the Navy, he was from Canada, and he got a citizenship. But he was telling me a story one time when he was a teenager. He was at this party, or just a young man. He was out of school and everything, and hadn't yet joined the U.S. Navy. And he was at this party, and he kept telling everybody he was. I kept talking. Now, I can't tell it as funny as he did, but he kept saying that he was pissed. And the Americans that he was with didn't realize what that meant.
Drinking.
And they're getting all in it, but why are you mad? Why are you mad? I'm not mad, I'm just pissed.
We usually put the word off at the end and pissed off rather than pissed.
If you're angry, yes.
Yeah,
we'll use off at the end, but if we've been drinking, we won't use off.
Yeah.
Well, see, most of the time, if somebody's in the United States, like I've used it a couple of times, like if I get mad, I'd say, "Oh, well, I'm pissed." I don't necessarily say I'm pissed off, but anyway, that was back in the days when my language belonged in the U.S. Navy.
The vocabulary disappeared over the years. We'll say we're pissed as well if we're pissed off about something. It all depends on where we are and what's happening. If you say something in a certain situation, then people know obviously you're not drinking, you're just pissed off about something. So I'm pissed about this.
Aussie seems so difficult.
The what, Aussie?
Yeah.
Is it? No, Dennis picked it up real quick.
I think learning to speak Chinese is easy.
Like you about this big. Didn't take Dennis long. It all started with the knife. It all started with the knife, didn't it, Dennis?
That's right. That's right.
And it all went downhill from there.
It's crazy. I can speak Japanese. I can get by on the street in Japanese, but I cannot emulate the Australian accent. I
know. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah.
It is.
Some of our slang is more common with the country.
Literally the other side of the world.
Yep, absolutely.
I seem to understand Canadians more than I do Americans.
Well, if I remember right, Unlimited Vertical is Australian.
Yeah, he's another Canadian. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as you know, I spend a lot of time in Canada, and I do find the Canadians very similar to the Australians, with their sense of humour and a bit of piss taken here and there and what have you. I do find them very similar, along with the Poms. Same deal.
Yep.
And you
They
can have
seem to be very aligned with us.
Yeah, because I spend a lot of time with the English and the Canadians, because there's a lot of Pommies over there too, driving trucks and whatever. And we could all go for a beer, and it'd be like old mates, from years ago, and have a good laugh. And it's very, very similar. All three of those cultures.
Hot Rod Daytona speaks perfectly good binary.
Oh, that's good.
Is it binary? Is he? Oh, he's fitting in these days, isn't he?
Gonna have to change that word to some other meaning.
Gonna have to, Rod. I mean, mate.
Change that meaning to some other word. That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Yeah. Geez, I tell you, Rod. We all know what you mean, Rod. We just okay. That's all right.
We're the 1% of the population that actually is that. So.
We accept him for who he is, don't we, Dennis?
Most of the time. Yeah.
Most of the time, yeah.
Correct there.
A warped sense of humour. I can be at times, I guess. Yeah.
So what day do you arrive in Mindfield, Rodney?
We're gonna be there Friday afternoon, around 4 or so.
Cool.
Yep, that's that time again.
There's Dennis.
It's late. 1 minute late.
Yeah, 1 minute late.
1 minute late, mate. Go and adjust that thing. It's incredibly.
Dennis has gone cuckoo again.
Yep.
Yes. It's only been there for the last 6 months, mate. He was fine before that. I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened.
What Star Trek episode are you talking about? There's like a
binary and Star Trek. I don't remember that either.
Oh, there was one, yeah.
Well,
the one with the binars. Is that the one? I'm pretty sure it's a Star Trek Next Generation episode. It's the one I'm thinking of.
He drives trucks in Townsville. I drive trucks here in Brisbane, mate.
Yeah.
There you go.
Another truckie.
I'm driving for Lindsay Brothers at the moment, mate. Yeah. And a little bit of toll here and there. There you go. Oh, good on you. Townsville. I haven't been to Townsville for about 15 years.
Yeah. It's the one I'm thinking of, Rod.
It's been longer than that for me.
Since you went to Townsville?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm still not sure what episode of Star Trek is he talking. He's talking about the
Star
new
Trek
one?
Next Generation, when the Enterprise was overtaken by the race called the Binars.
And they spoke binary.
In the next generation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or spoken zeros and ones.
I probably did miss that one.
Let's have a look here. I'm going to subscribe to Chopper's Rule. Let's have a bit of a look here. Oh, a little bit of welding there on a bit of tubing is always difficult if you don't get the arc right. Bit of a hole. Whoops. Let's fill that in with a MIG weld. Oh, cool.
We used to use toll for one of our transport people when I worked at Ford. They were one of our contracted carriers.
You worked
quite a
at
while.
Ford?
Yeah.
That's a long commute.
Depends which office of Ford you go to. They do have one outside Detroit.
They do?
Yep.
Okay.
I know that they're in Mexico. I know they're in Canada. I guess they're in Australia too.
Yep. Been in Australia since the 1920s, I think.
Huh.
Yep. I was only there for 36 years though, so not all that long.
He could have put some effort in, mate. Jeez.
Why? They paid well for doing very little, so you can get away with it. Why not?
You've never struck me as a bit of a slacker, Peter. You've always been a go-getter.
That's right.
Yep. You've always been, you don't seem very laid back at all.
That's all.
Wow. Save the watches, boys. Save the watches. Getting deep.
Top of the pile, Pete. You've always been, haven't you, mate?
Oh, of course.
Pretty sure that's.
Yeah. Yes, Dominic. What was it? He can't say anything about a fellow Melbourneian. He's got to be nice.
Commenting on Hot Rod putting the Internet Movie Database article.
No, Peter.
What language do Melbourneians speak?
What? Oh, look, I can't even say that on Rodney's channel. I'd say it on mine.
1100111100011.
Ah,
Yeah,
That's the one.
episode.
Remember it well.
that was CE84.
And Rod, I do, now that I saw that that you posted that link and I saw the one of the pictures, I do remember seeing that one. I just forgot that it was binary.
Yeah.
Yellow Rose of Yellow. I want to say Yellow Rose.
Yellow Rose of Texas.
Yellow Rose Jones. Good morning.
Yeah.
How's it going, Lee?
Slack Peter. That's right, mate. That's right. Describes basically your persona. Hey, Pete.
Yeah, it's the one.
Pretty well, I think. Yeah, pretty well.
Look, I tell you what, when we did a meet-up down in Melbourne, right, we were all there, and Pete was there too. He rocks up afterwards, right? We all ordered dinner and everything, and Pete's at the table. He's got the menu in front of him. He couldn't even be bothered talking. He couldn't even order dinner because he was that chilled out, wasn't you, Pete?
Yep.
And he had to get Gizmo Drones, Brett.
Yep.
Oh, can you order for me, please, mate? I couldn't be bothered talking, right? So off he went, and Gizmo ordered for him. Didn't order what you wanted, but he ordered. Ended up with that stupid calamari, didn't you?
I don't remember those details exactly the same way as that. But
No, I know you don't, mate, because you don't remember much at all. Let's be honest. I did, mate. I think I got Matt type something in the chat. Yeah, I did. Northeast Drone Productions. Sorry, mate. I haven't got my name there. There you go. Chopper Rules. Sub your channel, mate. Good on you, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Do.
And I removed my sub, Matt.
Sorry, mate.
I took my sub back.
I know. It really doesn't matter, mate. I've got so many now. It doesn't matter.
We're going to keep things even.
It's huge,
You won't
Rodney.
allow any kind of growth on YouTube.
Let's see.
It doesn't.
I mean, unless it's some sort of bodily growth, that's allowed. But
A mat bump.
growth,
If you get a mat bump, that's allowed to grow.
Wow.
yeah.
I didn't realize you had that many subscribers.
Are you talking about the hugeness or someone else's channel?
Well, now that I look at it, this can't be you. This
Really?
guy actually does good work.
Oh,
But he's from the same area you're in.
really? Same house and all, eh?
I don't know about that.
must be Tim Jackson then. He puts up some great videos.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at Matt's site.
Yeah, this
Okay.
looks like Tim Jackson's work.
That's
Yeah.
the big. Well, I'm not feeling the love. Oh, jeez.
He's not in the chat, is he?
He won't be in the
I
chat.
haven't-
Not yet, but his ears are probably burning.
But yeah, I was just gonna say his ears are probably burning.
He'll be here in a minute.
He's probably going around YouTube right now. Who's talking about? Who's talking about?
He prick up like a meerkat.
Hey, Will.
Oh, see you, Mum.
We're
You're
all
going to
in.
bed now.
I've seen enough of you for one day.
Oh, you have you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Take
That's
care, eh?
understandable. Yeah.
Hey, Peter, Mum's
Yeah.
listening to you, mate. Did
Oh,
you hear that,
sorry.
Mum? Did you hear the way Peter has a go at me?
Oh, yeah.
The whole lot of them do, actually.
That's awful.
It's not nice, is it?
It's not the right thing.
Well, you want to get on live and tell them what's for.
Dear boy, you can't be that.
Dear little boy, that's right.
Not right.
See you, Mum.
Good night,
Good
Mr.
night.
Northeast.
Bye, Mom.
Good night,
Good
Mum.
night, Matt's mum, Mrs. Matt,
Mrs. Matt. You're Mrs. Matt now, Mum.
Mrs. Northeast. Whatever
Bye,
his name is.
Mom.
What was that about Rodney? Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh, sorry, should have muted. Hang on.
That's all right. Like I say, I've been called names in 13 different languages, so
She said she really likes you.
Don't
So
be
she's
putting
just
words into her mouth. She probably does really like me.
really.
Yeah, well, if she like you, she's got to like the rest of us.
Oh,
Mm.
ain't that the truth? You can only go up from here, mate. Hey.
Yep.
You know,
Oh, dear.
that song by Garth Brooks, "Friends in Low Places." Well, we're about 3 steps below that.
Yeah.
Obviously, haven't visited my channel lately. Chopper roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Low on the shark droppings.
I tell you what, they're chopper. I tell you what, they're chopper. Here we go.
Oh, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Ron's gonna bloody step in. September, Chopper. I'm probably going to be in Adelaide at some point there in September, near the end of September. But my email and all that sort of stuff is on my channel if you want to drop me an email or something like that. And if you want to, mate, if I'm around in September in Brisbane, we can catch up for a cold one. That's for sure, mate. It won't be warm. It'll be a couple of cold ones too, just to make sure the first one wasn't a fluke.
Exactly.
I've never heard it quite.
So when do the rehearsals start, Matt?
Just after that second beer, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's September, beginning of September.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's all ready to rock and roll. So yes, that'll be. Oh, hang on. Now let me think. Wouldn't that be cool, Dennis, if you coincided your trip with a show at the Lyric Theatre here in South Bank where we went? That huge theatre that's there.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's where we play when we do Brisbane. Wouldn't that be cool if you could go to a show?
It would. You know when you're going to be playing?
I haven't got a date for Brisbane yet.
Yeah.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Do you actually play inside the theatre, or are you on the sort of steps outside?
Well, what
Here
you
we
can
go.
do is
Stop asking, mate.
schedule the show around my visit.
Peter.
Sorry?
He's on the corner.
Oh, okay,
That should be easy enough. Just schedule your show around my visit.
We'll do that.
that's right.
We'll do that.
Definitely.
Let me ring QPAC up and see what they got going on. Dennis Love, and they say, don't say anymore. And I'll go,
When's
what?
it coming?
He goes, Uke Man. I said, yeah, that's him. He goes, yeah, he went to a music shop down in Browns Plains, didn't he? I said, yep, it's the talk of the town. When Dennis rocked up there and bought a ukulele, it was like a showstopper. It really was. And because he walked in, and as soon as he walked in, they didn't know who the hell I was, and went, oh, hello, is that Mr. Dennis Lovelady, the ukulele man that sings the Sunrisers? Yep, they got his streams going constantly 24/7 on the TVs behind the counter.
Yeah.
Dennis Lovelady. I've had a couple of beers, Rodney.
I can't. Okay, that's enough.
I told you, save the watches.
Oh shit!
I'm going to have to get a couple of shovels to take care of this floor now. So.
Look at this. He's all red.
He was too. When they recognised him, he didn't realise that when he walked into the music shop, because it is a legitimate music shop, and And yeah, as soon as he walked in, it was like, I don't know, Ace Frehley or Paul Stanley walking in from Kiss. It was like, hang on a minute, this can't be right.
In honesty, though, we walked into that store and Matt sat down at one of those Roland pianos and he blew me away. I couldn't believe that.
You have a good day, brother, or a good
That was a
night.
nice piano.
He's,
A good night for you.
that man to my left on this screen is an amazing musician.
Well,
Was that one of those ones that plays by, you just press a button and it plays a tune or something?
plays just tune yourself, yeah, and you just mime it. Yeah, it's called a pianola, Peter.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who asked me to play chopsticks, Dennis? Was that Paulie?
Drone bum, yeah.
Drone bum. Yeah. Can you play chopsticks?
Do you have that? Do you have that, Rodney?
What's that?
That video that I sent about. I'm sure you do because it's in Cool Kids.
Yeah, hang on. Let me.
Yeah. So if we go to Cool Kids Chat and we go to, how do we do that?
By the Chopper's rule, he's leaving us.
Yeah.
Chopper, yes, keep me informed, mate. Keep me informed. Let me know. I've got a live stream on Saturday mornings too, 10 a.m. Queensland time, mate. If you want to ever pop on that, and we can have a chat there too, mate. So feel free. 10 a.m. Saturday mornings, live from Brisbane, Queensland.
Yep.
If you want to pop on in. She got the Portuguese bakery. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Cool
When
kid.
was that?
What's it called, Dennis?
I'm not sure that I ever put it on YouTube. I think I just sent it directly to them.
Yeah, but what's it called? What's the group called?
Oh, Cool Kids. You can't be on it because it's just Cool Kids. Don't worry about it. It's.
Yeah, they don't allow riffraff on there.
No, this is a Facebook group that way back when we started doing these sunrise live streams, we needed a way for us to communicate among ourselves. And Jim Hightower was the one who said, we need a group for all these cool kids to coordinate back and forth. And so that's what the chat became called. The Cool Kids.
Oh, right.
I can't see.
It's an original name, at least.
I'm looking for it. When I find it, I'll send it to you.
I see Jim Hightower started posting a few videos again now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see he's in the big time now. He has a lot of subscribers. He has videos that have had several thousand watches.
Okay.
Okay, there's a picture of us okay, so this is the right time. I'm closing in on it, Matt.
Are you? Didn't you have a chat thing with us three, Dennis, me, and Rodney?
Yeah.
Aussie boys.
It's so easy to create a group. But anyway, yeah, we have this we coordinate a lot through that. Or we used to. Now it's just a place to yell at each other and have fun. But yeah, that's what the purpose was. There's a picture of Sydney that I sent. I don't see a picture that.
Hey, Ruland, yeah.
All right.
Have a good one. Never
This is
mind.
ridiculous.
Ruland, good morning. I knew I'd get it out sooner or later. Oh, and Ron Lockwood, I'm sorry. Good morning, brother. I think you're working probably, right?
Not after yesterday's effort with his red wine. I don't think he's working today.
Oh.
So he'd been on the red. He'd been on the red as well, has he?
He was. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Can we share it? Do you
Sure.
mind if we share it?
Go
Matt?
for it.
Well, you can share it if you like, there, mate.
I'm going to copy this link right here, and I'll just send it to you, Rodney. I'll let you share it
Okay.
because I did put it on YouTube. Sorry. Had a brain malfunction there for a moment. All right, so
Did you share it on YouTube, did you say?
I put it on YouTube unlisted.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen it, that's all. Yeah, I thought you might. Did you know you featured prominently in one of my shorts videos, Dennis?
I did not.
Ooh, you don't see my shorts, do you?
I don't because I have shorts blocked.
You do, except the good ones. I mean, you're missing out, mate. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So anyway, that was you with the firehouse lights. Down at when we went to where was it? The Banana Bender and the
Oh
and the
yeah,
park.
yeah.
All right.
Oh dear.
Hey Matt, while you're sitting there,
Yeah.
Drone Bum said, "Yeah, the penny play chop."
I'm bum.
Yeah, you remember Drone Bum?
Yeah, I do.
He's a little channel, right? He doesn't have that mindset of huge.
Pretty small channel. Yeah, I can remember Drone Bum, but I don't remember Play Chopsticks.
Well, can you do it? You think?
Well, give it a crack. It's been a long
Let's
time,
see
mate.
what happens.
Okay. Goes like
Got to use the
that.
black and the white ones.
That's it. Hang on. That's it, I think. That sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's real close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, perfect. Great.
I think I remember another bit that went into it.
Okay, really?
There was a this hand did something else. I think like this. Well, that's right. Then it went like this.
Yeah.
And then I think it did this. I think.
Nice. Mm.
Well done, man.
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
Yeah.
After the first little bit, I was going to suggest that you start your practice a lot earlier, but I'll take that
Yeah.
back.
Hey, I want
Oh.
to say good morning to Bedball Creative. Good morning, Don. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you? And Thomas there too. How are you, Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah, Tomas. Good morning.
There
Sorry.
you go.
Does the Pink Floyd music have much keyboard stuff in it?
Oh, just a couple of songs. Hey, the rest of the
Yeah,
time.
a couple of songs.
Yeah.
Hot
Yeah.
Rod wanted me to share this with you guys.
Yeah, I must admit I'm not all as familiar with Pink Floyd. I must have a look at some of their stuff.
Oh, there's a lot of keyboard in it, brother.
Yeah.
Hammonds, synths, all sorts. Rhodes pianos, organs, all sorts. B4
Right.
Hammonds.
That's a beautiful sunrise.
That's nice. That's nice, isn't it?
Who took this?
Rod Daytona. Rod and Daytona.
Oh.
Rod and Daytona.
Great job.
He said that he used using Mavic 3 Pro in a manual pano.
I was going to say that ain't no hotel footage, that's for sure.
Mm.
That's yeah. That's and notice the Mavic 3 Pro. Did he say it was in manual? Did you say?
He said it was manual panoramic.
Oh, it's a pano, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, one keyboard player I used to like a lot was that Billy Preston guy. Used to work with Eric Clapton and a lot of those guys.
Mm.
He was really good.
He worked with the Beatles in Let It Be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He rang me just before he did that album, and he goes, Matty, I want to ask you a few questions. What chord is this? He said. And I said, well, I just ran through it with him, and all of a sudden there's a hit song. Oh, was I credited? No.
No. Okay. Hugging.
Bloody Beatles.
Hugging.
I got Pano software to create the panos. Are you righto? Okay.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've heard it was the last time I spoke to Rod on one of the. I think it was Rod. No, it was Paul Murray's. I think he was talking about that software.
Paul Murray was talking about the software?
No, Hot Rod was on the. Hot Rod was on Paul Murray's stream talking about the Hugging
I
software.
think that's a plug-in, I think, for the Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you know all about that then.
I'll be right back, guys.
No worries. We'll take over from here.
Thank God for that. All right, we can have a bit of a chat now. We can talk.
Yeah.
We can talk normal, serious stuff now without it going over his head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's going to throw me out. Watch this. I'm going to disappear in a second. Yeah, play Rodney.
Even when Rodney's not around, he's still going to disappear.
Actually, Dennis, you know what you're saying about Rodney when you were here, right? This is between me and you, right? Don't listen, guys. There's no one in the chat.
Yeah, we're
You
not
know, you know what you were saying about Rodney.
Well, yeah.
listening.
I think he's still listening, I think.
He's listening. Hey, Ron.
You've been sniped, Matt.
I thought that was coming. Oh,
Morning, Ron.
Good morning, Ron.
I was only kidding about what Dennis said, Rodney. He didn't say anything about you. Oh, really? All right.
Really?
Oh, really? How you going, Ron?
Tired. Good
How's
sleep.
that hangover, mate? Your hangover all right, is it?
Dude, I only had, as a matter of fact, I didn't even finish that glass of wine last night.
You're kidding me.
I'd offer you a drop, Ron, but I'm almost finished.
Yeah.
Did the deer finish for you?
Yeah. No, Mama Nature was cranky last night and rumbling and bumbling and light show and thunder, and I was up half time.
Nice.
Mommy Nature.
Yep.
She was a female having her mood swings.
Yep. That sounds right.
I tell you that, between that and oh my God, this was so funny. I built this, rebuilt this retaining wall, fixed it, and it took me over 2 weeks. And I kind of fixed up what the previous owners should have done. But I spent 3 days alone just raking up old gravel, pulling weeds. Oh my gosh, there's just back there. And I Buddy delivered like 4 or 5 tons of stone. I had to hand move it by wheelbarrow back here. So I get it all nice and clean. And normally I have not been doing these. It's been really hot here lately, and the deer need a place, some shade. And I was okay with them coming under the porch until I realized they're jumping up on this new retaining wall, and they're just scattering all my new stone all over the place.
Oh my!
And I'm like, no, guys, sorry, this has got to end. You got to find some. There's shade all over. There's a
See, Ronnie.
pine forest across the street. So I got to do something about this. So I went and bought some lumber, and I boxed in my port. Have you ever seen somebody like I just saw it on what is that Parking Wars the other day? Where they were going to tow this person's car, and the person jumped in the seat. Like, no, you're not. You're not going to tow my car. This the honest God truth. There I was. I had boxed up one side of the port, and this one deer come running up
Mm-hmm.
3 feet from me, jumps under the port, and just stares at me like, "You're not gonna box me in." I'm like, I couldn't get him out of there. He wouldn't want to leave.
Oh my.
And then when I finally get him out, he
Chris Riley.
seemed like he was pissed off. But he gets off. He comes back 10 minutes later, and he stands there, and I honestly don't think I've ever really been called like nasty names by a deer, but the look he gave me, stopped, and he kept trying to put his horns under the deck, and then he's trying to look at me. It's like, you no good. But here's what I did.
Morning, Chris Riley.
It's gonna
Hey,
get
Chris.
a
So, hey, Ron.
Yeah.
You started your new job already, right?
no. I start that on the 14th of August.
Oh, okay, okay.
Here's what I did.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So that was all painted today.
Well done.
And then the new retaining wall. I feel bad. Yeah, it sounds. Here's one that's down there pouting. You can see the lumber. I'm down there, down by the garage. But he's sitting down there.
wow.
I hate that Ron Lockwood.
Oh, they do. They do now.
Mm.
They dislike it.
Looks like there's still room for the raccoons to get in underneath there.
Yeah, but they don't spread the gravel around.
Okay.
But here's the whole, all the new gravel and everything I just put in, fixed the retaining wall, and yeah,
Oh, that retaining wall was already there when you got there. You just straightened it up a bit or whatever.
fixed it up, and then
Yeah.
there was in there. I mean, a lot. Matter of fact, it looked like this. That's what it looked like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good job. You should have let those deer in, mate, to chew that all up. That's what you
They
should have
weren't.
done.
While they weren't doing their job, they weren't eating any of that stuff.
Yeah, that's what he didn't realise why you locked them out, mate. They just weren't cutting it for you.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's it. No refuge for you here.
Here's what they were doing. Like, oh, Ron's got a nice shady
Oh
spot.
my goodness.
Wow,
They
man.
love it.
That's got a rack on him, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. Yeah, I haven't seen him in 3 days. I'm sure he got a few choice words for me.
He was
Yeah,
about to make his bid to have you raise that roof because he couldn't fit in there that well.
It was a nice rack too. Very nice, wasn't it, Peter?
Was it?
That's the first thing I noticed, actually.
Mm.
Oh, geez, look at that. Oh dear. Don't expect that sort of thing here.
This is the last look I got as I was putting the last board on. He turned around and looked at me.
You're ready to let one rip onto Ron. What are you, mongrel?
But yeah, so yeah, I started on the 14th. It's been work ever since I got home Friday. My kitchen's done. My contractor's finished. I had that water pipe break. You know, and I'm hoping things like that I can prevent in the future with being home more often now, instead of being away for 5, 6, 7, 8 days at a time.
Oh, you bought that joint too, didn't you, Ron?
Yeah, I bought it, and you know what? Modular homes are very popular here in Wyoming, and a lot of them
What
don't
is?
have basements, and crawl space as well. Underneath my crawl space, I had a water pipe break at the joint, and it was spraying in my subfloor in my kitchen. Well, I went to work on May. Kitchen was fine. I come home May 16th, and my whole kitchen is just completely warped. And here, that pipe had broke underneath, and
Jerry.
as I'm standing there, I'm like, "What's that noise?" Sure enough, I went down underneath the crawl space, and there was a pipe just spraying up there.
Oh, wow.
But
Insurance?
yeah, it covered all but $1,000 deductible, though.
Okay, well, $1,000 is better than 20,000.
Yeah,
No.
It was about a $6,000 job.
Yeah, wow.
What I'm trying to say is that with this new job of being home now more often and not being away for several days at a time, I can maybe help prevent stuff like this. Things are going to break, it's home ownership, but
Hey, Matt,
Oh wow!
this was Rod said this was taken with his Autel.
Yeah, I can tell that. It's terrible. No. I'm only kidding, Rod.
Looks a bit underexposed.
Wow.
No, I'm only kidding, mate. No, they're all right, mate. They're all right. Yeah, beautiful stuff. I love the waters and the reflections of the sun and all that sort of stuff and the colours at that time of day. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff on a Mavic. About an Autel. Anyway.
Yeah, Bob Casey put up a great sunset video today.
Yeah.
It had really fantastic colours and clouds in it.
Yeah.
What of it was done on a DJI drone. Of course it's going to be nice.
Must have been. Yeah.
Hey, Brett.
13 Dynasty.
Oh,
Hello,
dear.
Quinn Dynasty and Victorian Aerial Vision.
Well, I finally got the
Victorian Area Vision.
You finally got what?
I finally, in my house, in my living room, the wall where my TV is, I bought a really nice sign that says Wyoming, and it's up towards the top of the wall, and then there's a big space, and then there's my TV down below. So it's like we're waiting for the perfect Wyoming photo to put in that space, and I finally got it. That picture of the Northern Lights at Devil's Tower, and I was over at the framing shop the other day, and I finally got the picture launched. I had two others with two other people, but I bought an old barnwood frame, and the gal over there was helping with the matting. But it's going to be a couple weeks till it's done. But
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
but she was just matching up the matting and the barnwood frame there. That's where that photo's going to go.
Chris
Nice,
Riley,
man.
you have a good day, brother, and keep them props up.
See, Roland.
Yes.
Rulin leaving as well.
Roland's going as well,
Yeah,
brother.
Rulin, you have a good day, brother.
Yep.
Rules. Rules.
Ooh, no. Me and Mum, we had I made a roast lamb tonight with roast potatoes, pumpkin, onions, honey carrots. Oh, I'll tell you
Delicious.
what.
Oh, so she doesn't mind charred meat.
Sorry, mate.
Is
She
your
doesn't
mother?
mind charred meat.
She likes her meat well done, Dennis, as so should everyone else.
well done is 10 minutes in the microwave for me.
Yeah.
Or he burned one rib.
On high. Look how hot Dennis's drink is. It makes his glasses fog up.
I didn't notice that, huh?
You did, mate.
That's why I can't see.
I was like, I thought I had cataracts. What?
Doctor, I have these momentary cataracts every time I drink coffee. I can't explain it.
It seems to set him off, doesn't it?
Poor Dennis burns one rib. He carries that reputation for life.
Well, he did burn not one rib. He burnt the lot, mate. While I was sleeping. Remember how he put me to sleep with his conversations? Yeah. So he put me to sleep. I said, "You look after him."
I won't let him live that down. I don't know why.
Look, it's there to be. It's there forever now, Dennis. As you know, I tend to let people remind people of the mistakes of
If
the
I had the
past
money, I would.
Really?
quite frequently. So when it's chucked in my direction, it's probably well deserved, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, clickbait, Ron.
Yes.
Now, for everyone who doesn't know, Ron. Now he said this is happening, and he warned me, right, not to say that I can't do it because Ron reckons he's going live from Sturgis again this year. So
Hey, Laura.
he's going to
Randy.
pop on.
Hey,
He's
Laura.
going to pop
Hi,
on the
Laura.
channel again, and we're going to go live again from Sturgis for the roving reporter, Mr. Ron Lockwood.
Is that from the town or from the garage again?
With the garage, mate. If it's a little bit drizzly, the weather doesn't look quite 100%. Oh, can't go anywhere, And then we'll cross live to the cameras actually at Sturgis where there was no rain and people were just walking around while Ron's in there eating sausages and drinking wine. Bloody hell, mate. As if he had some sound effects in the background. Like thunder and lightning. Oh, can't go anywhere, boys. Had the sprinkler on out the front so the water was coming over the front of the house. Look how much it's raining.
Well done.
Can't go anywhere.
Okay.
But that'd be good, Ron, if you can do that again. That'll be 3 years since you did that. I can't believe that's gone so quick, man. That's unreal.
Yeah, I did a season 1, a season 2. This will be season 3.
Season 2 was on Jim's show, and that was absolutely fantastic, that show, when you were live and we were watching the Sturgis cameras as well, and we could see you wandering up and down.
They're walking across the street.
Yeah, dude, that was okay. And we were telling you where to go. Okay, see that there? Yeah, because we were looking at the cameras. Go over there and stand in front of that dude there. And there he goes, across the road. It was brilliant. Brilliant.
When's Sturgis on, Ron?
It's August.
Sounds great.
Starts. Okay, it's the 29th. It'll start August 4th. Now, and then. So that should be August 11th. Friday night.
Okay.
It starts the 4th. I'll be at work. My last rotation up in Dickinson. And then I get home Wednesday morning. I can take a shoot over on Friday.
I'm sorry, Ron. I'm not laughing at you.
What did I say?
Peter goes, you just made me spit out my coffee.
My wife comes out with the zingers.
Station of that sometimes.
I'll have to keep an eye for that. It'll give me an excuse to watch a match show.
Oh,
Right.
Finally get some decent content.
hold
Yeah,
on. Say that again while I'm drinking coffee.
Peter, pumpkin eater. Let me tell you.
Well, the word for today is paint. I get 4 gallons of deck paint, and we're going to paint the deck. Both decks.
What color are you going to paint it?
It is it's a reddish brown. Pretty close to the same color it is. It's amazing the weather, how it, just 2 years, how it wears it off. I'm trying to keep the deck protected so I don't have to replace it.
Probably be full of footprints when it dries.
Yeah, probably. Little footprints. Yeah,
I found that live show of Jim's, mate, where you're wandering through Sturgis.
Oh yeah.
Here he goes
There's
with your
something.
pink shirt. I remember that day you wore your pink shirt there, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it was yellow, but it looked all pink to us.
Was
Yeah,
it green? It was lime green, wasn't it?
it was, and we could pick you out in that crowd so good from those other cameras. It was like, here he comes, look at him. That was
Welcome back,
brilliant.
Brad.
Yeah, hi,
So
Brad.
Matt, did we miss a recent birthday for you? Did you
Yeah,
have a birthday recently?
I did,
I
mate.
did.
Yeah,
I'm
A few days
sorry,
back,
I
wasn't
didn't know that.
I made a snotty comment on there.
you did, mate. You did. And
Belated
don't,
happy birthday.
well, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. And don't think that Ron's comment wasn't unnoticed by my mother.
Yes.
So, you better watch out when you get here, mate.
You know, that's one thing too, Matt. I gotta give Mom credit. You know,
Mhm.
like I'll post a nice video or a picture or something on Facebook. Not Matt, but Matt's mom. Boy, right away she puts, nice comment, nice job, Ron. 3 weeks later, and I get Matt. Oh yeah.
Well, let me tell you something about my mother. She's extremely sarcastic. Not many people know that about her. So any comments she does make, there's a lot of sarcasm involved, especially when it comes to stuff you do, because she knows it comes from Shutterstock. She knows it. I mean, I've told her. So, where's that? Brad!
Good morning, family.
Hey,
Hello,
Brad.
Brad.
How y'all doing? I just got back from my walk. I was hoping you were still on.
Yep, probably gonna be on for about another 20, 25 minutes or so.
Nice. Hope everybody's doing good. It's nice and humid already this morning in Richmond, Virginia, but I'm sure it is other places as well.
I rarely sweat. Even it's true, even when the temperature is very, very hot. But this morning I was outside. I was sweating trying to do that live stream. So it's
Never
very,
seen you sweat, Dennis. That's
no,
that's
it's
something.
very rarely that humid here.
I'm about the same. I don't sweat either. You have to sort of work hard to sweat, so very rarely
Yeah.
happens.
No one
It's
sweats
true.
in
I mean, it's
Victoria,
just my
mate.
nature. But
Not at the
right
moment.
now
No.
the temperature is 77. It's not that hot.
Yeah, it's already mid 80s here, I think, and humidity is like 75%, something like that. It's supposed to be 98 here today. Heat index 114.
Wow.
My.
Yeah. And then tomorrow it's 88 degrees.
Wow.
We got storms coming in this evening.
Uh,
It's all right. It's summertime. I'd say I'm not complaining. I mean, yes, it's hot, but it's summertime. We had a late start to summer here in Virginia. Rodney will attest to that.
Yeah.
Mudball, we redid our deck and trucks.
Yeah.
Very, very, very happy with the result.
yeah, he's
Yep,
smart.
that's right, Dennis. That's the best thing ever. That stuff. I mean, I've got the wooden one out the back here, and every couple of years, rubbing it back and recoating. It's.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks nice, but so does the bloody new stuff, mate. You don't have to touch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Ron in Sturgis, mate. Rodney,
We didn't
and
see it.
this is Rodney. This is Rodney wandering around right on the streets, and we were
Rodney.
telling him.
You mean
Ron, sorry, this is Ron
Ron.
wandering around on the streets, and see this here, see that?
What?
See my mouse?
No.
That's Ron.
Yep.
Okay.
Right?
Oh yeah. Hello,
He's
Chef.
live. He's live with us,
And
And
then
he's,
live again.
and then he's live, and then he's live on the street cam there at Sturgis.
Yeah, that
Crazy.
hit on me for some reason.
Go to that bloke there, mate. Go to that bloke. So off he goes. That was brilliant.
That's pretty good.
Amazing.
I've always
Because
wanted to go to
Following
Sturgis.
him. What?
And the camera's following him too. Look at it.
That's wild.
I know a good thing when they say it.
Ain't that the coolest thing ever? And he's still doing a live stream on that. See that below well, just above me there. That's his camera there, and that's where he is. And obviously, the right hand side is where he's zooming in on him. Look.
Is that a cop he's talking to?
Yeah,
No,
he's guy's pointing at the camera.
Who's controlling the camera?
Whoever they're automatic. They do their thing. It just so happened that as Ron was doing it, the camera was doing its thing.
Oh
So
my goodness!
Yeah, so it really it clipped into whatever Ron was doing, and now it's moving again and doing whatever. But wasn't that cool? We thought that was
incredible.
That was the best thing ever.
Probably an FBI surveillance camera.
Oh,
He stood out a bit, didn't he?
There's a lot of them.
I'm sure there's plenty there at the event.
Couple.
Don't go showing the adults version, Matt.
No, I won't be doing that, mate.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've already seen that earlier today.
That was yeah, we did. It is
agree with
bizarre,
that,
isn't it? Yeah. There he is again. Oh, Ron there standing with his pink shirt. It still looks pink to me, mate. What do you reckon? That's yellow. Or,
That's like a lime green.
Yeah, lime pink.
What is the brand name behind you, Brad? I'm trying to figure out Max.
Maxim boat. Yeah, it's my
It's a
Maxim
boat.
boat.
Okay.
Yeah. It's dirty right now, but
nautical equipment. So
you can't see it too well, but it's pretty dirty. It's under the carport, and I got bird nest under here, so there's bird crap all over it. I got to get it. I got to get it cleaned up. We didn't get it out this year. I've got a couple of issues with the engine, carburetor, a dead battery. It's just money. Boats are a money pit.
Hey, Brad, why don't you use your YouTube money to fix it, mate?
Yeah, that's true. That check should be here sometime.
Sometime in the next millennium. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I only have 240 subscribers, so the checks haven't been rolling in yet.
Oh, a map bump.
I should post video though. I got plenty of Avata video, all my drones. I just don't sit down and do a lot of editing. So I got a lot of video footage. I've already filled up 228 gig cards on the Avata. Just a lot of flying around my house though. It's kind of boring.
Well, you always stay kind of busy anyway, don't you?
I do, and I don't want to use that as an excuse all the time, but yeah. That's pretty. I stay pretty busy with my job, and
it's a legitimate excuse with your job and your other hobbies. You know, who's got time for drones?
Yeah, 3D printing, laser engraving, stuff like that. Yeah, and I haven't done any of that stuff lately either. But yesterday I worked on my lawnmower all day. I got a zero turn sitting over here. It's only about 6 years old, and I'm losing power, losing compression or something. I replaced the carburetor. I cleaned up the coil pack on it. It's a 2-cylinder, 25 horsepower Kohler engine. And I've done a lot of work on it, trying to figure out where I'm losing my power. And I think I've got compression problems on one of the cylinders. So I got to do a compression test on it today.
Well, I hate it when things go wrong. I was... about a week ago, we have one of those pole chainsaws. I was out using that and managed to get the chainsaw stuck.
Oh.
So I got to get that fixed.
Is that still stuck up in the tree?
Oh, it's not stuck in the tree. Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, if it was stuck in the tree, it would have come down. I mean, I would have got it down, but the actual chain, the blade is not fitting. So,
is it the blade, or is it something to do with the gear, the clutch?
I'm not. My wife's son is supposed to take a look at it, and
I've had
that stuff.
I've had a couple of chainsaws through my life, and usually when they start getting stuck, either the blade has been pinched somewhere where the track that it runs through is too tight or dented or something like that, or the clutch itself is jamming up, the driving clutch on it. But I'm no expert.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have made it a policy not to touch anything I don't know anything about.
Oh, I do that all the time. I do that all the time, and I really f things up quite a bit.
Yeah, that's why I came up with that policy of not touching things that I don't know anything about.
Well, YouTube is your friend, right? And sometimes not your friend, because I've done a lot of things where I've tried to learn how to do something that I didn't know how to do, and I'm kind of I don't have a swelled head about it. I'm kind of a jack of all trades, but I go to YouTube to learn things, and YouTube University is not always the best because it'll put you in a world of hurt when you get too deep and you can't figure it out. You got your car jacked up and the whole front end's pulled off of it, and there's something you can't figure out or you don't have the right tools. So I try not to take all that as being truth on YouTube. But you know, again, I learned a lot of stuff with laser engraving, 3D printing, drones. I do a lot of research before I do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What it's for.
I do too. But
Oh, I got a really good example real quick of my wife's Mustang, which some of y'all have seen in the video from time to time. The sun's going to be poking at it here, but my wife's Mustang, she's got an '05 Mustang here, a six cylinder. Well, the instrument cluster, the gauges all started going weird, and the speedometer would go all the way up to the max, and the fuel gauge wouldn't. It would drop down below the E when you're trying to. So what I did was I did some research on YouTube, and then I went to eBay, and this was a few years ago, and picked up a kit to replace all the little motors on the back side of that cluster. So I had to take the dash all apart, put a table out under the carport, and I desoldered all these little motors that control those gauges. And lo and behold, after about a half a day's work, put it all back together. I had to do calibrations running up down the road and everything, and it worked like a champ. That was the first time I didn't have an issue on something that was caused a problem or for it to be worked on again another day. So that was one of my success stories, I guess.
hey, Jody.
I can't see the chat. Anybody in the chat that's been trying to chat with me, hello, good morning, and hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, you ought to see what they're calling you in the chat.
I don't care. You know what? They love me if they're talking about me, so that's good.
Hey, Brad,
Well,
did
go ahead.
Brad, did you say you had a 6-cylinder Mustang?
Yes, a 6-cylinder. Yes, sir.
Well, that's a sacrilege, isn't it? You got to have a V8.
Yeah, my wife, she's owned a couple of V8s. She's a Mustang girl, and she's had a couple of V8s, I think. And then this car, she just wanted a 6-cylinder as a commuter car, so a little better gas mileage. But I tell you what, for a 6-cylinder, I think this thing still has 275 horsepower, I think, is what it's got, and it will get up and go. It's an '05, so the ones that are even newer have even more power these days. Even the 4-cylinder engines in some vehicles now have more power than this car.
Yeah.
It's amazing technology, how far they've come. But again, this motor, it's not a V8, no, but it's not a fast car, but it'll get up and go for a 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm going to go get in. I'm soaking wet still. I'm going to go in and have me some more coffee, and wanted to say hi to everybody. Take care. Have a great weekend. I'm hoping to put my drone up maybe later today, but not when it's 100 degrees. But
I hear you there.
But tomorrow will be a better day. It's supposed to be some thunderstorms scattered tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to be all day event. So I'm put my drone up. Might even go to downtown Richmond, Rodney. Maybe go put my drone up near the river. I'm going to talk to Al later, Al Duran, and maybe meet up with him downtown and go by the James River in the city and fly down there maybe for a short bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty there.
Wow,
You gotta go to that.
down there.
I don't even know the street and the road name we were on where we met at in Richmond. You and me and Al. You going to that park?
Yeah, same park. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty there.
Is that
Yeah, it's really
nice.
nice.
We met up with Ray and Matt Bagwell.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yep, that was the same place. Yep. That's kind of a good go-to spot. And you can fly on that hill or down below. Yeah, it's a cool. You can go down and fly over the James River and the cities right there. There's no restrictions to fly around the city necessarily unless there's an event going on. There's a lot of
It's
stuff.
4th Street or 5th Street, isn't it? Now I think about it.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but it's
Yeah.
there's a I think it's near 4th and 5th Street. Yeah, but
You have a good one.
So Rodney, one last thing, and everybody, we got 3 weeks from yesterday is when we head to Minefield.
Yep.
Cool.
So we're looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing, let's see, Dennis. We'll see you there. Won't see anybody else on the panel there except for Rodney.
Yeah, and you're fortunate. You get to haul me there.
I know, 11 and a half hours in the truck with you and Al Duran. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it should be.
And I mean that with love, Rodney.
Yeah, I know.
I look forward to it. It's going to be some good fellowship, talking. It's going to be a lot of conversation for 11 and a half hours. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, y'all take care, everybody. Dom, have a good evening.
Yeah.
Matt, have a good evening. Ron, Dennis, everybody.
Okay.
Peter, take care and good evening. Rodney, I'll talk with you. I might call you later, Rodney.
All right, buddy.
All right. Take care, y'all.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Lucky you're not in the car, Dennis.
Yeah.
Safety first.
If you are there, there's number one rule when Dennis is in the car with you: don't talk. Straight on.
Now, see, that's not true, man. I've ridden with Dennis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you leave the driveway, or did you just?
No, I just went immediately to sleep.
Yeah, I would just do. Yeah, I hear that, mate.
Yeah.
I hear you. I know what it's like, mate.
Hey, Matt. You're a huge YouTube stream now and a big live streamer. Have you figured out how to remove that red heart from the chat thing yet?
I know. I'm not going into I'm not going into DOS, right? To worry about that.
No.
Is there a way to do that, Peter?
There is
There
a
is.
way, but it's
It's a lot simpler than that.
Yeah. Oh, is it a lot simpler? Okay.
A lot simpler.
What do we do there, brother?
Not sure if I'll tell you yet. You've got all these tech people on your live stream there. They should be able to sort it out for you.
Oh, okay. So you don't know. Excellent. All right. No
I
worries.
do. I did some research today and I was able to.
How about help
To
the
remove-
rest of us here?
Of course you can, mate. Yeah, that's what we're here to help each other. But you're a selfish little bugger. You always have been.
I'll ask Rodney then. Can you access your YouTube live stream settings from there? The settings are in YouTube.
Okay, hang on a minute.
You'll have to go to your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott, here we are, are you, mate? I haven't seen him for a long time.
So,
Yeah.
okay,
Brother.
so do I need to go to YouTube Studio?
So have you got an edit button there or something like that?
I don't. I guess I don't see what you're talking about. I can go to. When I click on my icon in the upper right, I have your channel, YouTube Studio, Switch account, sign out, blah blah.
It should be on your YouTube page, just on
settings.
on the streaming page.
Okay, I'm in settings.
Yeah. There's one there called. You should have two options on the left there.
Oh, look at this. Look at a professional, this one. Oh, hell.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm in the wrong one.
No, it's in this.
My phone has that heart, and one of my iPads does not. We're watching the same thing
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Interesting. But there's that stupid heart on that one, and the other one does not have it. But I don't know why it doesn't have it.
I'll get onto it here and just have a look.
So many people are complaining about it. Nobody
Yeah.
seems to like it.
I wish there was a way you could show us. Can you
Can you
show it? Share the screen, your screen, and
Yeah, might be able to.
hang
Okay,
on.
I'll try that. Yeah, let's put this one.
That's an interesting effect you got on that video there, Hugh.
What the heart does, Victorian aerial
Hey,
vision.
Hugh.
If you touch the,
Hughes in the house.
demonstrate it for you because you may not have it.
There
If
you
you
go.
touch that, it will expand to a lot of choices. And I can't do this. Right, so you have these choices. Then when you touch that thing, whatever it is, you see those hearts going up?
Yeah.
That's all it does. And for
Yeah.
that, we give up this real estate at the bottom corner of the.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, Rodney, try that.
Looking away.
All right.
That's my channel. If I go up to the up in the top right hand corner here where it says go live,
Okay.
I click on that. That brings you into the live settings.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
got to put a title in there. Just put that in there.
But, it's,
Then you scroll
hang on.
down to the bottom
hang on. I missed where you're at.
in the live stream settings or live stream where you create a live stream.
You
I
can't do
think-
that in YouTube Studio, Rodney.
Okay, I'm not in YouTube Studio. I'm where he's at.
All right.
I don't see where he got to where that window there. What
I'll
about-
go back
There are
then.
a few-
Let's go. The go live.
I'll go back.
You hit the go live. I bet. I believe.
Yeah. You go up to these.
Okay,
Something up at the top of it.
Right.
so I got onto the go live.
Go live. And it should come up with something like that.
No, mine didn't do that.
All right.
Okay.
Is there a stream setting over to the left there under the studio?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not in there either, I don't think.
Well, now I'm
Well done,
where you're
Peter.
at.
Well done.
I'm where you're at now.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, Peter.
Mm. We'll
So
take-
click on
I'll
click on
take
edit
that.
over to the right there, Rodney,
Okay.
Yeah.
and
take it
scroll
notes.
down. And you got to go to the. Keep on going down. It's in this. Oh, on the left-hand side of that window, go to customization,
Okay.
and there should be a window that's got reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Should have-
Live reactions.
That'll be ticked.
Yep.
If you uncheck that, it should take that away.
Okay.
In theory.
And it looks like it did. At least. on
Whether it's
there.
taken it away for viewers, I don't know, but
So let me get back out to here. I'll go to here. And it's still there.
oh, okay.
Huh.
That seems like a good theory.
Here's 10
Okay.
minutes back.
Well,
No, I was testing it out this afternoon. I just did it like a private test live stream, and it took it out of the chat. It was there when I started it up, but once I did that, it took it out of the chat. But
well, see, I went through StreamYard, so maybe that has an effect on it.
yeah, it may be.
Now, if when I go live tomorrow for the sunrise, if it's not there, then we know that did actually work.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's still here on mine too. Yeah. Well, apparently every time you go to live stream, it automatically ticks it.
huh?
Yeah, so
Check that out, Rodney.
Check what out.
exactly.
Down in your green room there, mate.
Because I was on a live stream a couple of weeks ago, and people were complaining about that heart, and they said, "Okay, we'll fix it." And they did something, and it went away, straight away.
Mm.
Wow.
Now look at the connection he has on his FPV. That's mental.
Yeah. Can you make that full screen?
Sure can. Well, that's a great effect he's got on that, eh? It looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. It
Let's
looks
see.
almost cartoonish,
Effect.
huh?
Look, cartoon, yeah. So he's in this house here. This is his place, right? He's gone behind the building, all the way around it.
Looks like he's flying backwards now.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hugh's quite the LumaFusion, he says.
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay.
That's cool.
I've been to Hugh's channel for a long time. There he is there, standing next to his car.
I don't think he can fly unless he's standing next to his car.
Yes. I've got to lean on something too.
He's always at his car. Well, I have to sit down or lean
Yeah.
against something.
Yeah. Yeah, it sends me a little bit batty, especially I put 12 packs through. That's the end of me for the day.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, dude, I would have got less seasick on the Titanic, let me tell you. Yeah. Look at that.
That comes with age.
Well, I've always got a bit crook, in the water. Apart from when I had my own boat, never felt sick once. But if I'm on someone else's boat, I feel crook real quick.
I've been pretty fortunate. I don't get motion sickness. So when we went to sea, I didn't get sick, but I had a young man that worked for me that when as soon as they said underway, shift colors, he went green.
Yeah, weird, man.
Loved him to death, but for the first day or two, he was just not useful at all.
Yeah, no, it's not a nice feeling. It's a terrible feeling. In fact, I'd rather have the flu. There he goes. He's probably running digital these days. How you going there, Hugh? Are you running digital stuff now, mate?
I'm pretty sure he is.
I think he might be. There you go. Nice stuff, Hugh.
Yeah, that's good stuff. He like I said, he's a great drone pilot.
He is. He is. I remember years ago when he first got into it, you know. Good on you, Hugh. Lovely.
Mhm.
There we go. Oops.
So, Ron, when do you go back to work at your old job?
Next Friday.
Cadex. Yep.
Work here at the house the next 2 days, and then Monday morning, going to take the drone and the cameras and the motorcycle, and my buddy and I are heading to Red Lodge, Montana. And we're
cool.
going to do some flying at 12,000 feet.
A little bit above the 400 AGL, isn't it?
Just a tad.
Not one for rules, are you, Ron? Gee.
Bulls.
Yeah, when you say rules to Ron, it just goes in one ear, out the other.
Yeah. Who's going to catch me out here in Wyoming?
That's right.
Everything later on goes through.
You said you was going to be in Montana.
Or, yeah, Montana.
His drone will be in Montana.
Yeah. I can actually, at the top of the mountain, I can stand in Montana and fly into Wyoming.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Right at the very top of the mountain is the state border. And then when you head down on the west side, you can work your way down into northeast Yellowstone.
Nice.
It's pretty cool up there. Mountain goats and deer, grizzly.
Could you fly to Denver from there?
Probably not.
Oh, you got the upgraded battery pack?
My most memorable moment up there, I'll never forget this. I was on my way to Idaho to meet my buddies, and we're going out to the West Coast on the motorcycles. And Red Lodge is where, if you remember those Yellowstone floods 2 years ago, was that last year? Anyhow, beautiful, quaint little town. It's right at the bottom of the mountain, and Beartooth Pass is probably one of the most scenic drives in the nation. And I remember starting up the mountain. I was up at about 8,000 feet, and a lot of bicyclists train on that mountain. and there was a girl standing on. She looked like she was like totally beat up and worn out, standing on the edge of the road. Her bicycle's laying there on the side of the road, and I'm like, something's not right here. So I pulled the motorcycle over, and I get over, and I said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And she just gave me this weird look, and I'm like, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And she said, "I was almost killed." I'm like, "What happened?"
Whoa.
She goes, "A big grizzly bear come up off the edge of the road."
Shit.
Up the hill.
Oh man!
Standing there, her legs were like quivering. And here, what she had done was the bear started to chase her while she was pedaling. I mean, really steep hill. She gave it everything she had until she completely wore out. And she's like, "That's it, I'm dead." She turned around, the bear was gone. And I said, "How long ago was this?" She goes, "It was only 5 minutes ago." I'm like, "Oh."
Wow.
Completely out of strength, out of energy. And I said, "If he comes back, you get on my bike. Mine goes faster. There's no effort involved." I said, "We'll come back and get you."
That's mental, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of grizzly right there in that area.
So the grizzly says she's weak. I don't want her, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to get with her, and I said, "Well, you can say, hey, you damn near for the Tour de France in the last 5 minutes."
Yeah, if a grizzly was chasing me on a bike, I probably wouldn't quit either.
That'd be good to see a grizzly on a bike. That'd be something to see.
Well, don't they do that?
Were you walking, Rodney?
Yeah,
What?
grizzly was on the bike. Yeah.
Grizzly was on the
Grizzly
bike.
was
Yeah.
on the bike. Yeah.
One of those show bears, escape from a circus. Oh dear. All right, I'm going to roll, gentlemen. I'm going to go to bed. I've had enough frivolity.
Getting to that time.
Yep. Peter, finish your wine.
Frivolity.
Yep.
Almost.
Oh.
Isn't that a big word for you, Matt?
It is. I just looked it up, and apparently it means. Well, hang on. What does it mean?
Yeah. So Matt, next time you go live, maybe go into your YouTube streaming settings and check that little box there and see what happens. Check it before you go on live.
Yeah.
Worth a try, because it worked for me today. Because I just did a private YouTube live straight on YouTube, and when I pressed that setting, it removed that red heart. So
Okay.
Worth a look.
It was giving me the shits earlier because I couldn't go to the channel, because that bloody heart was there. But anyway,
apparently YouTube is testing something called instant reactions, and that's what that's.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, I think they put it in a bad spot.
Well, I
Can you
think
see any of
anywhere
those
between a bad spot for it, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, I'd
You
agree.
can't even use them from what I can see.
Can you see those reactions I'm doing now or not?
Yeah, I see.
No.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, you're doing smiley faces and hearts and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the thumbs down? Where can we do that as well? No. Damn. Anyway,
What do they put them next to a comment, or do they just sort of float up in the air?
they just float up in the air, mate.
Okay.
I don't even think they say who's doing it. It doesn't say who's doing it, does it?
No. It's ridiculous.
Stupid idea. Yeah.
But they must be following. Apparently, they're following Twitch. YouTube, they're not listeners anymore. They're followers. They got to follow TikTok for its vertical videos and shorts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
follow Twitch for their instant reactions and.
Right. Okay. Well. I mean, they're trying that all sorts of shit anyway with that bloody shorts and all that sort of crap. They're trying to, although they've got to get the same sort of bloody effects and plugins and all that sort of shit that Twitter has and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
If they're going to compete in that sort of realm, they've got to up their ante when it comes to that sort of stuff. But anyway, that's
there's nobody
Again.
better than YouTube for what YouTube typically does. And I don't know.
no, you're right with that. Yeah, YouTube wise, yes. Even if you look at things like air views and stuff like that, right? I mean, if I'm to upload to air views, which a lot of drone people do, and that's where they go to their drone community and all that, I'll get a shitload of views on that.
Is
Right?
that right?
Yeah, always do.
Hey, I want to say good morning to Original Dobo. Ken, good morning. And Brother
Ken.
Bob Casey's in the house.
Brother Bob.
Hi,
Bob and Ken, how are you, mate? Mates, two of them. But yeah, so not that it means anything anyway, and views on YouTube don't mean much to me anyway because I don't monetize my channel. So it doesn't much, huh?
I'm just answering Hugh's comment there. What aggravates me about YouTube does not allow shorts to contribute to your watch hours to get monetized. It doesn't
that does it
contribute
then.
to your
I'm
watch
not-
hours, but if you get 10,000, I think it's 90,000 views in 3 months.
Yeah, well, you know what?
YouTube
My
the
shorts have
second
done
one.
that. There you go. My shorts have done that, as Dennis can attest because he watches every one of them. He's
Good work, Ken.
Well,
He
I'm
seemed-
part of the 90,000, so
yeah. Well, my
90
new
million,
shorts, mate.
90
I'm-
million, not 90,000, sorry.
well, I've got 90 million. Who's going to do that? Shit. I mean,
Yeah,
90
90
million.
million, yeah, that's easily done.
90 million.
In 3 months, yeah.
I saw,
It's the same as 10,000 watch hours. Same as 4,000 watch hours.
I saw a short today. It was about 10 seconds long. It was just a short of a piece of bread. It was sitting vertically on a bench in the kitchen, and it just eventually fell over. That was it.
You're kidding. How many views?
I think it was about 12 or 13 million. Yeah, it's amazing what people watch.
That's what I'm saying. The less
I've
effort.
seen some low effort posts that get 90 million.
Yeah.
That's it, mate. The less effort you put in, the more. And I even find that with normal videos. If I'm to put a drone video up or something like that, oh, look, I've color graded all this. I've used DaVinci here and I've done this crap, right? Everything's beautiful. This is how I did that. Oh, 300 views. Hello. And if I put something out there that's like 2 seconds of absolute, like one of Dennis's videos, nothing in it, I'll get a heap of,
Yeah.
I'll get a heap of views
Talk
on it.
about the low effort.
hey, now that sounded like it was a put down. I work hard to make my videos uninteresting.
I know, mate, and you do it damn good. You're an expert at that, mate. Don't worry.
All the critters are showing up. They're fighting this morning.
Yeah, man. What was that other place to upload? We transfer. Brett, were you talking about We Transfer?
I think he was
Well, I think he was
just
talking
make
about where you
views.
upload your videos. You said aerial.
Air views.
Air views.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I only know about a few of them. There's Twitch. There's Vimeo, I think.
We'll see. Along with air views, along with YouTube, is my portfolio basically, and this is where people see my stuff, right? And that's where they contact me. That's the only thing YouTube and air views is good for. And that's where I get work from there because they see stuff, they contact you, and off you go. And air views, I get a lot more views, as I said. Rumble, there you go. Yeah,
Rumble.
mate.
Yeah,
That's where
Rumble.
I go.
In fact, I've got an account on Rumble. I've uploaded some of my videos on there.
Yeah.
These guys
Anyway.
are fighting this morning, kicking each other.
Looks like they're still fighting.
They are.
Yeah, mental. There's that Chevy Cruze there. It's a nice color.
Yeah.
That beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a hot rod machine, man.
Yeah, 1.4 turbo, mate, 6-speed. Woo, mama!
Wow.
Yep.
Wait till that turbo kicks in, mate. You can really not feel it. All right, I got. They're nice though. They're really good on juice though. Those things. Anyway, I'm going to roll, fellas. Thanks very much,
Oh, yeah.
Rodney.
All right,
Nick,
Matt. You
Nice
have
to
a
see you,
good
Matt.
Hi, Matt.
night. And Dominic,
Bye.
you have a good night.
Yeah, I'm probably
See you
going to
next
head out myself.
Yeah, righto. Cheery, toodaloo.
See ya.
Yeah, Matt.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and call this one.
Okay, doke.
Okay,
All
then.
right, bye, everyone.
All right,
See
bye
ya.
Peter, bye Dennis.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Rodney.
Okay. Well, good night.
Good night, Dominic. Have a good one, everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. For all you first timers, Original Dobo, thank you for coming in and appreciate it, brother. Enjoyed your last video on the Air 3. Yeah, we got Steve Knowles in the house and several others. Anyway, I hope you guys having a great weekend. Don't forget tomorrow morning, Sunday Sunrise Crew, starting with Drone Bum, coming to me here in Virginia, then down to Dennis in Georgia, over to Chris Hope in Texas, possibly even Fly Natural, Rosie. Depends on if he can fly or not. And then after Chris is done, it'll be Drones and Coffee with Johnny Drone Flyer. Until then, hey.
Oops,
you're
sorry,
back.
Rodney. I didn't know you were ending.
Oh, that's okay. I thought maybe you did because you left, but
No, I hit the wrong button.
oh, anyway.
Get
So, but yeah, but hang on a minute. We'll talk after this.
Okay.
So anyway, folks, y'all have a great day. Don't forget, stay safe, fly safe, and love y'all. Bye now.